All right, today we're going to take a closer look at the cornerback position going into Colorado spring practices. William, as I wrote in my spring ball position preview, cornerback is not a position that Colorado fans are going to have to worry about from a talent and depth standpoint, as
Yeah.
long as
Well,
Deion Sanders is the head coach in
the,
Boulder.
the, the coaching might be a little suspect back there, but we'll do the best we can. If only we had some guys that played at the NFL a little bit or something.
We're talking about a group that has the top overall transfer in the country. It's going to have the top ranked high school recruits, Nico Reed, who's a proven solid Pac 12
Right.
cornerback, Tavion Beasley, who was highly regarded coming out of St. John Bosco, played some as a true freshman at Jackson State, played well in that action. You bring in Kendrick Breedlove, who showed some potential in the SEC at Ole Miss. And then
Right.
you've got a slew of guys like Jason Oliver, Simeon Harris, Joshua Wiggins, who were kind of expected to be the future of the position in Boulder
Right.
until Coach Prime arrived. This has got to be probably the deepest and most talented group on the team, right?
Well, I mean, a guy you didn't even mention is Nigel Bethel, who's fifth or sixth year guy, played at Miami and such. And yeah, you have to think, given the names now. One of the things I'll say is that not everybody's going to pan out, but certainly this is a lot better way to start out with this level of talent than what we've done in the past. And I'm going to throw a shout out for Nico Reed because I know everybody's writing him off and saying, well, obviously it's going to be Travis Hunter and Cormani McClain starting at the corners, but I wouldn't jump on that fast. Travis Hunter for sure. McClain's going to have to adjust to the game, and Nico Reed's got some time on the field. But you look at all these guys, Breedlove, like you said, at the SEC level, there's a lot of different guys here, and there's a lot of different packages they can put out there. So they can roll guys in or roll guys out. We're not going to be killed with the first time we get an injury out there either. So between the depth and the talent and the coaching, it ought to be one of the better cornerback positions around the Pac-12.
Yeah, got to mention Kevin Mathis here. Obviously, Coach Prime is going to get all the accolades in terms
Right.
of cornerback recruiting and development. But Kevin Mathis played 10 years in the NFL, 11 interceptions as a pro, had a different path getting to where he was at as a
Right.
player because he was a Division II All-American, went undrafted, but he made the most out of his abilities in the NFL. So kind of a good tag team partnership
Right.
there. And a guy in Coach Mathis that had to take a different route. So these guys can get maybe a different perspective from these
Right.
two different coaches.
Well, and I think Coach Mathis illustrates what I'm saying about Nico Reed is okay. Yeah, sure. These other guys, some of these other guys are the superstars and they can't miss prospects. But Kevin Mathis got drafted out of Division II, right? There are guys with talent at all kinds of levels. So we'll see what happens with this. But I think it's going to be an exciting spring with all these guys throwing them out there and. The other nice thing is that they got a lot of good receivers to practice against this spring. So it'll be interesting to see how that competition goes as well.